Hi everyone. Today we will start the base method of multiplication. Yeah. So base method. You all know what is the base, right? Like something which uh, the base we will be taking, no? Like for example, 10. Mostly we will be taking base as a 10. You can take any bases, but if you take base as a 10, 10 is a base. 10 raised to 2 is also a base, that is 100. And 10 raised to 3 is also a base, that is 1000. Like that it can go on. That is 10 raised to n. Any base like 10 raised to n, this will be the base. This is general way of taking the base. This is the easy one. We have other bases also which we will be discussing, and the same thing you can teach to the kids also. Right. Now base 10 we have taken. First, just some steps are there. Just you can make a note of these steps and start doing the problems. First, we should always know what is the base. I mean, the number is near to which base, that we should know. And we should know we should calculate the difference. I'll tell you how to calculate the difference. These two things are the main ingredients. That is, you should know what is the base and what is the difference. And also, number of digits in the RHS will be equal to number of zeros in the base. This is the next step we should take care about. Number of digits in RHS will be equal to number of zeros in base. I'll tell you this, how to do this. And then whatever differences we have calculated, we have to multiply those differences. Third step. Multiply the differences. Right. And then last step is just find the cross answer. Find the cross answer. So these are the steps we will be following. Whatever base we will take, these are the steps we will be following. And yeah. So there are three cases. First case is when the number is above the base. Second case, when the number is below the base. Third case, one number is above the base, second number is below the base. Like that, we have three cases. Okay, right. Hope you have made a note of this, right? Yeah. Now, I'll take the number which is which is below the base first. The number below the base. Right. For example, if the number is below the base, okay. First, we should identify which base to use. Right. First step, right? First step is which base to use. That should be identified first. I'm taking 996 into 997. First, what could be the base here? That is, the number is near to 10,000, right? The number is near to 1,000, not 10,000. The number is just near to 1,000. So we have to take the base as 1,000. This is our base. Identification of the base is the first step. And then we have to find out the difference. Whatever number is there here, that number minus this base should be done. So 996 minus 1,000 will be minus 4. 997 minus 1,000 will be minus 3, right? So first step is done. We have identified the base and we have found out the difference, right? Now what we should do? We have to just number of digits in the RHS, okay? Number of digits in the RHS will be equal to the number of zeros that are present in the base, right? So just put, this is the RHS part, okay? This is the RHS part, just put those many places there. Means for the practice, for understanding, I'm telling all these steps. You can do it directly once you are pro in this method. So these three steps, I mean the 3 zeros are there. So I have put 3 places here. Now we have to, next step what I have told is multiply the differences. These are the differences. You should multiply these two differences. -4 into -3 will be +12. So I should write it as 0, 1, 2. Got it? That's the reason we have put those places, because those numbers, I mean the numbers in the RHS must be equal to the number of zeros that are present in the base. So I have taken it as 0, 1, 2. Then just to find the cross difference or cross sum. That's it. Cross answer. It could be a cross difference or the cross sum, depending upon whether the sign is negative or positive. 996 minus 3 will be 993. Or 997 minus 4 will be 993. So just write those numbers here. That's it. And this is the answer, right? Very simple, right? Same way, you can do the other sums also. The any base could be given. You should just find out, I mean, use these steps and do it. Few more I'll do and give you the sums for practice, right? And yeah, just we will try with 999 into 9,999, right? And then here the base will be what? 1, 2, 3, 0. So 10,000 will be the base here, right? So what I said, first identification of the base, then find the difference. So 10,000, whatever number is there minus the base. So 9,999 minus 10,000 will be -1. Same thing here. 9,999 minus 10,000 will be -1. Then how many zeros are there here? Those many places should be there in the RHS of the answer. That is right side of the answer. That is, how many zeros are there here? 4 zeros are there. So 4 zeros means I should take 4 places first to accommodate my right side of the answer. Right. What is right side of the answer here? Just multiplication of the differences, whatever we have calculated. -1 into -1 will be +1. So I should write that +1 as 0, 0, 0, 1. That's it. So this completes my right part of the answer. And then just to do the cross answer, that is 9,999 minus 1, or this is also same, right? So it will be just 9,998, and this is the answer. Very simple. Right. Now some more number. This is the case where we are taking the numbers which are below the base, okay, and the base is just powers of 10. So one more question we will do for the numbers which are below the base, right? That is, just we will do 999 into 750. You may think 750 is a little far from the base, but still we can do this sum also, right? And the base will be 1000 here, right? So 999 minus 1000 will be -1. 750 minus 1000 will be -250, right? And then right side of the answer, 3 digits it should accommodate. So 3 digits, -1 into -250 is +250, right? And just find out the cross answer. That is 999 minus 250 or 750 minus 1. Okay, just subtraction, that's it. So both will be what? 999 minus 250 also will be 749, and 750 minus 1 is also very simple, that is 749. That's it. This is the answer. So we are discussing the questions, I mean the numbers which are below the base. Okay, till now we have discussed only the numbers which are below the base. That is the first case. So I think this also can be done. That is 96 into 96. Right? 96 into 96 means the base 100 I'll take. Base as 100. 96 minus 100 is -4. 96 minus 100 is -4. And right side of my answer is like 2 digits it should be. So 4 into 4 is, yeah, it is also giving me 2 digits. So 16. 4 4s are 16. And just the cross answer, that is 96 minus 4 will be 92. Yeah, one more sum which is below the base. That is 96 into 94. Right. 96 minus 100 is minus 4. 94 minus 100 is minus 6. 6 fours are 24. I'll just write here and just find out the cross sum. 96 minus 6 or 94 minus 4 is 90. That is 9024. Yeah. 997 into 998. Try these sums. I'm giving the sums which are below the base. Okay. You can try the sums and put the answers in the chat box. 997 into 993. Those who are watching as a recording can just put your answers in the comment box. So 997 into 993. 9,980 into 9,980. These are all the numbers we are discussing which is below the base. Right. 92 into 96. 97 into 96. These are all the numbers below the base. 92 into 99. 92 into 99. And we'll discuss next. After this, we will be discussing the numbers which are above the base and also the and next case is below the base. One number will be below the base and another number will be above the base. That case also I'll be discussing today. '89 into 99. 94 into 92. Any numbers below the base, you can just take two numbers which are near to the base and do it. Okay. And 95 into 96. 88 into 97. Yeah, I'll start doing and you can also post your answers in the chat box. And the coaches, Vedic Math coaches who are listening in the recording, you can post your answers in the comment box. Right. So I'll understand whether you have understood the method or not. That is the reason I'm asking you to post the answers. So 997, okay, 997 and 993, right? So these are the numbers which are near to the base 1000, right? So when the near to the base 1000 means just you can write it as 1000 is the base. So 997 minus 1000 will be minus 3. 993 minus 1000 will be minus 7. And the number of zeros will be equal to the number of places in the right side of the answer. So 3 places I am taking and 7 3s are 21. So 0, 2, 1. And 997 minus 7 or 993 minus 3. Both will give me 990. And one more important point here is always the cross addition will be cross addition or cross difference. They will give the same answer. If it is not giving the same answer, we have done some mistake. We can understand that. Okay. Right. So next one is 9,980, right? So it is near to the base 10,000. So 10,000 minus 9,980 will be minus 20. And here also 10,000 minus 9,980 will be minus 20. So how many places should I take? 10,000 means 4 zeros. So 4 places I need to take, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 20 into 20 will be 400. So 0, 4, 0, 0. And cross sum. We should just do the cross sum. 9,980 minus 20 will be 9,960. That's it. This is the answer. Right. and 92, 96. It is near to the base 100. 92 minus 100 is minus 8. 96 minus 100 is 96 minus 100 will be minus 4. Right. 100 means 2 zeros, right? So just 2 places that will be accommodated by 8 fours are 32. Minus 8 into minus 4 only I'm doing. That is plus 32. And then do the cross addition. 92 minus 4 will be, yeah, 88. 96 minus 8 also will be 88. Just write that. That's it. And 97 into 96. Yeah, 97 into 96, right? It is also near to the base 100. 97 minus 100, that is minus 3. 96 minus 100, that is minus 4. And then just to do the cross addition. Before that, just multiply these two numbers, that is 12. And we have only 2 zeros in case of 100. So just write it as 12. And 97 minus 4 will be 93. Or 96 minus 3 also will be 93. Very simple, right? And next, 92 into 99. Yeah, 92 into 99. How to do this? Just same thing again. Okay, base is 100. 92 minus 100 will be minus 8. 99 minus 100 will be minus 1. And the number of zeros in 100 is 2. So here also 2 numbers I should get. Here it is minus 8 into minus 1 will be plus 8. So I'll write it as 0, 8. And cross addition. 92 minus 1 will be 91, or 99 minus 8 also will be equal to 91. Very simple, right? And next is 89 into 99. Okay, 800, that is 89 minus 100 I should do, right? That will be 11. Minus 11, 99 minus 100 is minus 1. And in 100, 2 zeros are there. So 2 numbers I should get in the right side of the answer. That is minus 11 into minus 1 will be plus 11. And just to do the cross addition, 89 minus 1 will give you 88, or 99 minus 11 also will give you 88. That's it. This is the answer, right? And then 94 into, yeah, 94 into 92. So same, 100 is the base. So 94 minus 100, that is minus 6. 92 minus 100, that is minus 8, right? 6 8s are 48. And 2 zeros are there. So 2 numbers should be there in the right side of the answer. 94 minus 8 or 92 minus 6. Both will give me how much? 92 minus 6, right? 92 minus 6 will be 94 minus 8, or 92 minus 6 will be 86, right? 92 minus 6 will be 86. 94 minus 8 also will be 86. So answer is 8,648. And next, 95 into 96, right? 95 minus 100, that is minus 5. 96 minus 100, that is minus 4. Minus 5 into minus 4 is 20. So in 100, 2 zeros only are there. So I can accommodate my right side of the answer as 20. And 95 minus 4 will be 89. 96 minus 5 also will be, yeah, one second, 95 minus, sorry, 95 minus 4 is 91. 96 minus 5 is also 91. Yeah. I thought this answer is wrong, or I mean both answers should be correct. Okay, that is the one way of checking this kind of method. So I got 91 only. 95 minus 4 is also 91. 96 minus 5 is also 91. Yeah. Okay. And then next, last one. That is here also base 100 we should choose. That is 1888 minus 100 will be minus 12, and 97 minus 100 will be minus 3. And 12 threes are 36, right? So I'll write it as 36 because 100 is having only two numbers. The right side of my answer also will be 36. And just to do 88 minus 3. 88 minus 3 will be 85. Or 97 minus 12. That is also 85. So the answer is 8536. Very nice. It's so simple, right? Just we have to just play around with the numbers. That's it. Okay. And kids also like playing, so they will do. There will be few challenges, few challenging students will be there where they don't want to do this kind of things also, but we have to make them more interesting, more like, that's why you can start with the small batches. Okay, small batch of students you can start with, like 5 students, 4 students, where you can interact with them and make them learn, right? Okay, now the second case I'll be discussing is when the number is above the base. Okay, second case is the two numbers are above the base. Right. So this case we will do and few problems we will do, and then move to the case where one number is below the base and the other number is above the base, right? So when the number is above the base, for example, I'll take 1002 into 1003, right? 1002 into 1003. So the base will be 1000 here. So my base is 1000 here. So 1002 minus 1000 will be just 2 plus 2. 1003 minus 1000 will be 3. And then just multiply 3 into 2, that is 6. Right. So 3 numbers are there here in the base. I mean 3 zeros are there in the base. The right side of my answers should be consisting of 3 numbers. That is 0, 0, 6. And then cross addition. 1002 plus 3 or 1003 plus 2. Both will be 1005. So this is the answer, right? So this is the case when both the numbers are above the base, right? This is the case when both the numbers are above the base. Few more examples I'll tell you, and you can also, you can also practice a few more examples of this type, and then we will go for the third case also. So this is the case when the numbers are above the base, right? So one more example, that is 101 into 105. Very simple, right? So here the base is 100. And then, yeah, 101 minus 100 will be 1. 105 minus 100 will be 5. And the two numbers are there in the base, that is 2 zeros are there. So I have to get 2 digits in the right side. So 5, 0, 5. I'll write it as 0, 5. And then just do the cross addition. 101 plus 5 or 105 plus 5. Both will be equal to 106. So the answer is 10,605. Very simple, right? And then next, 108 into 105. Just do this, try this. 106 into 104. 108 into 107. 102 into 109. Yeah. So you can try this and get the answers. So 108 is near to the base 100 only, right? So 108 minus 100 will be 8. 105 minus 100 will be 5. And two zeros are there in the base. So I should also get two numbers in the RHS, right? Right side of the answer. That is 8 5s are 40. And then just do the cross addition. 108 plus 5 or 105 plus 8, both will give us 113. That's it. Yeah. 106 minus 100, that is 6. 104 minus 100, that is 4. 6 fours are 24, right? And then just do the cross addition. 106 plus 4 is 110, or 104 plus 6 is also 110, right? And 108 minus 100 is 8. 107 minus 100 is 7. 8 sevens are 56. So 0, 5, 6. And then 108 plus 7 or 107 plus 8 will be 115. 102 minus 100 is 2. 109 minus 100 is 9. 9 twos are 18. And then 102 plus 9 or 109 plus 2. Both are 111. That's it. So simple way we calculated the answers. Here not 0, 1 second, here no need of 0. I just added a 0, right? That's wrong. 100, we will, yeah. 108 minus 7 is, 108 plus 7 is 115. That's it, okay? So it will be 11,556. Here 11,024, 24, 11,180, right? Some more problems we will take up, which are above the base, okay? Which are above the base, some more problems, and yeah. 106 into 108 and 107 into 111. 106 into 109. 106 into 105. Any numbers we can choose. These are all with respect to base 100. I'm taking, you can even practice by using the base 1000, base 10,000 more. Yeah. So 100. 100 is the base for all these numbers. So I'll take base 100. 106 minus 100 is 6. 108 minus 100 is 8. 8 6 ja 48. And 106 plus 8 is 114, or 108 plus 6 is also 114. That's it. 11,448. And 107 minus 100 is 7. 111 minus 100 is 11. 7 into 11 is 77. 107 plus 11 will be 118, or 111 plus 7 also will be 118. So the answer is 11,877. 106 minus 100 is 6. 109 minus 100 is 9. 9 6 ja 54. And then 106 plus 9 is 115, or 109 plus 6 is also 115. So 11,554 is the answer. And 106 minus 100 is 6. 105 minus 100 is 5. 6 5s are 30. And 106 plus 5 is 111. 105 plus 6 is also 111. So 11,130 is the answer. That's it. Okay. So already you have done all the answers. Okay, very nice. Now, next, we will discuss the third case. That is when one of the numbers is below the base and the other number is above the base. Like vice versa also, okay? One number below the base and the other number is above the base. Okay, this case we will discuss now. When one number is below the base and the other number is above the base. Right. For example, I'll take it as 92 into 108. 92 into 108. So here the base is obviously 100 only, right? And the common base only it should be. It cannot be a different base when we are doing this kind of thing. So the base is 100. 100 minus, 92 minus 100 will be minus 8. And 108 minus 100 will be plus 8, right? So minus 8 into plus 8 we are getting, right? Uh, So here it will be minus 64 actually. Keep that number like that only because I cannot write a minus 64 here, right? So what I'll do is first I'll do the cross addition. 92 plus 8 will be how much? 9. Oh, I cannot do the addition, but I'll just add two zeros because two zeros are there in the base. I'll just tell how to add that minus 8 plus 8 thing, multiplication thing, that is 64. Next step, we should add that. 92 plus 8 will be 100 or 108 minus 8. Here also the cross sum should be equal. That is one more checkpoint. You can do it. 92 plus 8 is 100 or 108 minus 8 is also 100. So I'm just writing 100. Now, minus 8 plus 8 is minus 8 into plus 8 will be minus 64. Just to do minus 64 here, right? So 100 minus 64 will be 36. And here the carry we have, borrow we have taken, so it will be 99. Normal subtraction, that's it. Okay, so that when one number is above the base, one number is below the base, this method we will follow. One more question we will try for this method. 96 and 112. So 96 minus 100 is minus 4. 112 minus 100 will be plus 12. Correct? So one is minus, one is plus, and two zeros are there in the base. Just I'll repeat two zeros in the RHS. Later I'll take the subtraction and do the subtraction thing. 96 plus 12 is how much? 108. 112 minus 4 is also 108. Right. And then here one more thing is we have to do the multiplication of this. That is minus 4 into plus 12. Minus 4 into plus 12 will be 40 minus 48. That I'll take it here. So same thing, normal subtraction we should do. That is 10 minus 8 will be 2. And here it will be 9. 9 minus 4 will be 5. Here 701. 10,752. Right? And one more example I'll teach here. That is 91 into 113. 91 minus 100 will be minus 9. 113 minus 100 will be plus 13 here. Right? So here, and then just to do the cross addition, that is 91 plus 13 will be how much? 104. And 103 minus 9 also will be 104. So 104. 13 nines are 13 nines are later I'll do it, but I'll just add two zeros and keep. 13 nines will be 117, right? So just do the subtraction here. So it will be just borrow. You should take normal subtraction. So this is 9 here. So 10 minus 7 will be 3. 9 minus 1 is 8. 3 minus 1 is 2. And here 0. 10,283 is the answer. Right? So in this way we have to do when one number is above the base and another number is below the base. Right? Above and below. So we will be doing like this. One more, just try to solve this. If you're getting or not getting, just check it. I'll give you some examples. 99 into 105 and 96 into 103. 105 into 95 and 96 into 104. Yeah. Just try to do these problems and put your answer in the chat box, or you can also put it in the comment box who are listening to the recording. Yeah. Hope you all have completed it. Yeah. So first step is 99 minus 100. That is minus 1. And 105 minus 100 will be plus 5. And two zeros we should take. So I should write minus 1 into 5, right? Minus 1 into 5 as 0 minus 0.5, that I'll take as two zeros as of now, and then do the cross sum. 99 plus 5 99 plus 5 will be how much? 104. Or 105 minus 1 will also be equal to 104, right? And then do this. 5 minus 1 into 5 is minus 5. So I'll take it as, yeah, minus 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. And here it is 9, 3, 0, 1. 10,395. Hope you all have got this answer only, right? And yes. 96 minus 100 will be minus 4. 103 minus 100 will be 3. So minus 12 is there. Later I'll take that, but I'll put two zeros here. 96 plus 3 is 99. 103 minus 4 is also 99. And then I have to do minus 12 here, right? So subtract with minus 12. So 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 1 is also 8. Yeah, there is 8 here, 9. So 9,888 is the answer. Right. Same way, we will do this also. 105 minus 100 is plus 5. 95 minus 100 is minus 5. So there is minus 25. I cannot take it directly. So I'm just adding two zeros and just doing cross addition. 105 minus 5 is 100. Or 95 plus 5 is also 100. And then just take minus 25. Yeah. So 10 minus 5, 9 minus 5, 9 minus 2 and 9 and 9. Right? 9,975 is the answer. Right. And then 96 minus 100 is minus 4. 104 minus 100 is plus 4. So minus 4 plus 4 is minus 16. I'll take two zeros and later add it to, later subtract it to the answer. 96 plus 4 is 100, or 104 minus 4 is also 100. And then 4 4 are 16. So it can be written as minus 16. 10 minus 6, 4, 9 minus 1, 8, 9, 9. 9,984 is the answer. Simple. So you can take different numbers, yeah, and practice this method. And make the students also practice. Actually, these methods will come for the students if you're going level wise in level 3. This will be there in the level 3. Level 1 is all about additions and subtractions only, because yeah, first they should become used to the things. But what I can suggest, one thing for you all is, whenever now in this summer, if you're conducting a summer camp kind of thing, all the methods combined you can give them. I'll share the curriculum of the summer camp also very soon. In the group, I'll be sharing the summer camp curriculum, because now students will be attracted towards summer camp only, not learning wise, right? I mean, learning everything they'll not be doing. I don't know. Few students can turn up for learning only. A few parents will be insisting for learning. But if you give it in the way of summer camp, they'll get used to all the topics, right? And then one topic you can take and make them practice in all the levels. Soon the books will be reaching to your houses. Yeah. And you can check the books also, how they are, how the worksheets are there, and how you can make the students practice, right? So I hope you all have understood the base method of multiplications. 3 cases I have discussed in this one. One is when the numbers are below the base, when the numbers are above the base, and when one of the numbers is, third case is when one of the numbers is below the base and another number is above the base. So all 3 cases I have covered in this class. And the thing is, I have taken only base 100. So in the next class, I'll be taking different bases and I'll be doing the sums. You will be also able to do it, because now you got the basic. So you can apply it to any of the bases, the same method. Method will be same. Only thing is bases will be differing. Like 50 could be the base, 150 could be the base, 300 could be the base, 250 could be the base, like that. Okay. So hope you all have understood the class. I mean, understood this concept. Thank you, everybody.